Okay, so Floyd Mayweather starts crying because people illegally streamed the Tank Davis fight. Well, Floyd, if you was such a genius businessman like your little fangirls claim you to be, then why would you put a pay-per-view fight against a no-name? Well, he's a name now because he beat the shit out of your nephew, Tank Davis. But why would you put a $75 pay-per-view on Sunday night when people have to wake up in the morning to go to work in Monday morning? Okay, regular people like me. Why would you put a $75 pay-per-view against a nobody to try and compete with Sunday Night Football? But you're such a genius businessman, right, Floyd? So here, let me hit you with a reality check. And I'm telling you right now, every single one of these fucking Floyd videos I make from now on, I'm tagging you bitches, all you bitches in these videos, bro. Since you had the fucking gall to come over to my channel and start talking shit, because I ain't scared of you. Floyd, Floyd, you're such a pussy, like I say. You need 7, 8-foot bodyguards to go to the fucking Walmart to pick up a stick of deodorant. So, you dudes are pussy. Anyway, your whole gym's pussy. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, motherfuckers illegally took your Tank Davis's pay-per-view last night. Yeah, they did. You know why? Because the average Joe ain't got $75 to cough up for a fight every weekend, man. When a fight's worth paying for, I pay for it. Like when Pacquiao fought Thurman, you know, and then you ran out of the arena like Spence did to Crawford after what you witnessed. After you started playing with the idea of giving Pacquiao a rematch, then you ran like a bitch after you saw what he did to Keith Thurman. Ran out of the arena like a motherfucker. But anyways. And the funny thing is, he said, Floyd Mayweather says, people are conning Tank Davis out of money. You got some fucking gall, Floyd. You and your whole crew got some fucking gall. You want to talk about conning people out of money? Says the guy that fought a UFC fighter and pretended it was an actual boxing match, carried his ass, and scammed hundreds of millions of dollars from your fans. Says the guy, talking about con artists? Oh, few people illegally streamed Tank Davis's fight? A fight that wasn't going to do jack shit pay-per-view numbers to begin with? Oh. You want to talk about conning people out of money? Talk about how you fought a kickboxer and then you didn't allow him to kick. Scammed a bunch of 100 more million people out of money. Let's talk about how your baby mama got clipped for a couple $100 million. Right when you were in the middle of a lawsuit for a couple $100 million. Floyd, you're in no position to talk about conning anybody conning you or your people ever. You were a con artist from day one. You're a fucking fruitcake. You have been your whole life. Your dad was a fruitcake. Your Uncle Roger was a fucking crackhead fruitcake. Okay? Bitch. Now, you want to talk about conning people? Let's talk about you ducking Shane Mosley at 135 pounds in 1999, Floyd, when you claimed that you wanted to break the title defense record at 130, but as soon as Shane Mosley moved up to fight Oscar in the year 2000, you moved up. Fuck all this toothache shit that you said in 2006 or 2007. What happened back in 1999, 2000? You know. I know. These casuals might, but we know. What happened when Margarito called you a fucking pussy to your face? Nothing. What happened when you retired in 2007 after the division was loaded with gangsters like Paul Williams, hope he's well, God bless, Prime Margarito, Prime Cotto, Prime Pac-Man? You want to talk about conning people, Floyd? You're in no position to do it whatsoever because you've been conning boxing fans for the past 15 fucking years. Not to mention the whole Pacquiao saga, which I'm not going to get into detail for detail, but you ducked him for 7 years. 6 years. Then after you got a decision over a one-arm Pacquiao, you refused to give him a rematch, and you cherry-picked Andre fucking Berto. Then after Pacquiao kept calling you back for a rematch again after you retire, after the McGregor bullshit that you scammed millions of people out of, you didn't answer the call to war, Floyd. Like Sonny Liston said back in the day, your bitch ass should have been arrested for impersonating a fighter because you never was one. Were you a good boxer? Yes. You were never a fighter, bro. You were a fucking con artist douchebag that abuses women and scams people out of money. That's why nobody can, no real boxing has placed you on any all-time great list, bitch. The only ones that do are black dudes that base everything on race. Everybody else knows you're a fucking clown and a coward, and you were before you were retired and you are after you retired. So you're in no fucking position to call anybody out for scamming you out of a little bit of money. Or your fucking niece, Tank Davis, who you bribed the judges for last night, mind you. Imagine Floyd Mayweather calling somebody else a con artist, people. Picture that shit. Really? Whew, this is something I could talk about for 3 hours, bro, but unfortunately, I just ain't got the time today. But Floyd, you're a bitch. Your uncle's a bitch. Your dad's a bitch. You're a bitch. Again, man, you're so fucking scared, bro. You need 8-foot bodyguards to go and pick up some fucking dental floss from the Walgreens pharmacy over here. That's how much of a bitch and a con artist you is. You ain't got in no fucking position to call anybody that shit, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. And I'll tell you this. Every Tank, I'm gonna tell you this to your fucking face, Floyd, since your people wanted to come over to my page. Here. Every time that Tank Davis fights on pay-per-view, I'm not paying for it, but you best believe I'll be watching that shit live. You best believe that. Until that man fights Lomachenko or Kambosos or somebody, not saying Pitbull didn't have any grit, but he gave a better fight than everybody expected. Until your niece, Tank Davis, fights Lomachenko, I'm not paying for one of your fucking pay-per-views. I'm not paying for one of your pay-per-views, bro, because you conned us, the fans, out of millions of dollars for years. So, cry me a fucking river. Yeah, we illegally streamed your shit last night, bitch. Fuck you gonna do about it? Fuck you gonna do about it, Floyd? What you gonna do about it? Try and stop me. And I'm gonna keep doing it, too. I'm going to keep illegally streaming Tank Davis fights just in spite of you and the fact that you had the fucking gall to call other people con artists when you're the biggest pussy coward con artist in the history of combat sports. Fuck up out of here. Everybody hit the like, subscribe. God bless you all. I'm very much looking forward to Tank Davis's daddy, a.k.a. Lomachenko, fighting this weekend. You know, Tank, good luck finding your father. Oh, you found him last night. His name's Pitbull Cruz. That's right. But God bless everybody. Hit the like and subscribe and salute.